God became flesh. Most of the people don't understand my body. When they really say, for God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten son. They think God is sending somebody. God manifested into flesh. So he became the Son of God. The flesh is the Son. The flesh that is there is called the Son. It is not S-U-N that he is talking about that the Romans created. So we all agree that the Romans created a lot of doctrines trying to put into Christianity. That is why Martin Luther rose against them and fought them with the 95 Theses. But what I'm saying that there is a strategy of winning the people.
Well, when it lands, I want to ask him a question.
No problem. Yes. There is a strategy of winning souls. Yeah. So one thing that they did, won a lot of souls because the people were not celebrating Christmas, the idol worshippers. They were celebrating their god called Satan, the agriculture god. But we are celebrating Christmas. What made them created the day for Christ? Are Christians having the power?
Live like Jews. Sorry.
Why then do you want the Gentiles to live like Jew? I'm coming to explain this to Avraham. He keep quoting Old Testament and trying to say the law was not changed, but he didn't understand that the law was not given to the world. That is why God called Abraham. The law was not changed, but he didn't understand that the law was not given to the world. That is why God called Abraham and said a nation will come out of you. He went only in covenant with that nation. There were more than 100 nations in the world. Why did God went in covenant with only Israel? Because God was laying a foundation. And those Israel, they have their culture, their tradition, and God was revealing things to direct them to do what was right. Those tradition, those culture, those laws that govern them is only for Israel.
Not have something they do. Do you know what they do? If Prophet Muhammad did it, they will do it. That's what they call Sunnah. Our prophet did this, let's do it. Our Christ didn't do it, you are doing it, you want to justify it. It's not about shouting, it's about proving your point from your scripture. Let's go.
Work. So people have crosses in their room, bowing to Mary, using all kind of rosalings, and some of them have been praying to Mary, and some of them have the picture of Jesus. Jesus Christ, when he was on the earth, where was the cameraman that time? That you have some picture in your room claiming that these are all stupidity. It's not Christianity. So when you say they put some sun behind some image, that means they are actually learning from what the idol were doing. There was sun there. When we say the Son of God, it doesn't mean S-U-N. It's talking about the manifestation of the invisible God in flesh and blood. So the word sun means God in flesh. God became flesh.
This Christmas celebration is the same Saturnalia celebrated by the pagans that was renamed Christmas and was given to the Catholic Church. At that time, the Catholic Church was controlling the whole world. You don't have mouth to talk. The Catholic Church ruled for 1,360 years or 1,300 and something years. It was only the Catholic Church that controlled us right. Those traditions, those culture, those laws that govern them is only for Israel, not for the world. So we have the laws of Israel and we have the laws of the world. Thou shalt not commit adultery is for the world. Thou shalt not steal is for the world. But a Jewish person, you can go to his farm and eat whatever is there. When you are tired, you go home. It's in their law. Come and tell me that